Hey guys, so today I wanted to make another new editions video for you, and I'm telling you, the last couple months or so, I've picked up a lot of really good stuff, a lot of stuff, and I'm actually going to have to make two new edition videos because I have so much stuff and I've only got so much room here on the table. And so I'm going to make this one today, and I might make another one later today or maybe in the next day or two. We'll just kind of see. But I'm telling you, I've got some really, really cool stuff, and you guys, I know you're always excited because I'm excited to share my new additions with you and for you guys to see what I've picked up to add to my collection. And I'm telling you, this is just one of those times where I've just really been in the right place at the right time and picked up a lot of really cool items. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring you in and let's get started. All right, so here are some of my newest additions. And like I said, I will be making a second video. But a lot of really cool things here to share with you. And let's get started. So I got a few books here. Those of you who've been following me know I like to read. I love to read. I got Vimy about World War I experience of a soldier. Can't wait to read that. 82 Days on Okinawa. That's another good book I've been looking forward to reading. And then I got one here on Code Talkers, a novel about Navajo Marines World War II. So that's going to be a good one as well. Got those recently. Right here, I went to a flea market last weekend, and this particular flea market, they have it once every 2 months, and they only have it 3 times a year. So it's the first weekend of June, August, and October. And I got this photo here. As you can see, it's a World War I soldier. And unfortunately, there's not really anything on it except there's some pencil right here. And I'm going to have to try to make out what it says in the lighting. Maybe use a magnifying glass, but so it could be a name or something on there. It's a really nice photo. From the same person, I got this right here, the Gospel of Mark. And it's really cool. And this right here is dated 1944. So I got that. And then I also got, let's see, this ribbon right here. See if I can get to focus for you guys. Okay, it's not going to cooperate. There it goes. Got 3 stars on there, so that's pretty cool. So I got those items, and I also got my wife a camera from the same man. One of the pocket cameras, you know, that collapse and everything. Those are the ones she really, really likes. And I actually got the ribbon and the World War I photo. Basically, these 2 items and the ribbon for $5 total. So that's a really good deal. I'm thankful for that. And, you know, I got my wife a pretty good price on the camera as well. At the same flea market, I got this right here. It says Defense Stamp Album for purchase of United States Defense Savings Bonds. So that's really cool. And check this out. Let me show you. It is actually dated. Well, I'll show you this first. It's got a name there, David Pearson. And it's got an address, Memphis, Tennessee, which is really cool. And it hasn't been filled out or anything. All the pages are empty. But what I was going to show you here is, it's actually here on the back. 1942. 1942, never been used. Got some water damage to it, but still, I got that for $1, which is awesome. I also got these right here. I got 3 1943 steel pennies. You got a plane. There's a S, and I believe it's a D. San Francisco and Denver. Or is it Denver or Delaware? I'm confused now. But anyways, well, those are really cool. For those, just a little bit for those you don't know. So obviously we have, you know, copper pennies back in the day, but copper had to be used for the war effort and everything. And so steel pennies came out in 1943 as well. If I can get to, there you go. Well, zoom in for you, but you know what I mean. Those of you that have been around for a while, you know about these pennies. But so what it is, there's actually I think about 43 copper pennies were struck before the dies and everything were changed. And if you have an original 1943 copper penny, then you've got some money. Now, I will say there was a lot of these 1943 steel pennies that were dipped in copper, and they can be picked up with a magnet. And so if it can be picked up with the magnet, then my understanding is it's not original 1943 copper. And like I said, only about 40 were made, and they go for tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars, some of them, depending on condition. Now, what a lot of people don't know is in 1944, they actually switched back to 1944, to copper pennies, starting in 1944. Sorry about the focus, but anyways, so there was a very small amount of 1944 steel pennies that were produced. Again, it might have been 20 to 40 or so, very small amount, and those go for a lot of money as well. A lot of people don't know about those. They know about the 43 copper, but not the 44 steel. And my dad actually collects coins, and I did when I was, younger, and so I know a little bit about the weird things like that most people don't know. But anyways, I got those steel pennies there for $2, which is cool. The same flea market, I got this right here. I actually got it from the same man I got that stamp savings bonds booklet. United States Army, and it's got, basically a letter to mom and dad. Really, really cool. It's got the, the imagery on there, the tank and different things. Fort Lewis, Washington. Little scenes there and everything, which is really, really cool. And overall, it's in pretty good condition. It's got, some little bitty scratches and stuff on it. A little bit of water or dirt or something there, which might clean off very carefully. But I actually got this for $10, the pillow and everything. A lot of times you see these shams, they're $10, $15 by themselves, but I got the complete pillow for $10, so that was awesome. The same flea market, I got this right here. And what this is, let me show you some of them, is these are actually 3040 Krag ammo. Super X 3040 Krag. You see that? Really cool. It's a total of 19 rounds in here. And so you got 3040 Krag. And then there's some right there that just say 30 US. I'm going to double check to see what those are. The ones that are Krag are definitely marked 3040 Krag. But these other Super X30, I need to double check exactly what that heat sep is, just to be sure before I ever was to try to fire anything. Some of you guys already might know exactly what it is, but I just want to make sure. That's always a safe thing to do. But I got all of those right there for $10. 19 rounds for $10, which is about 50 cents a round roughly, which is a good deal. Moving on here, I want to show you this bayonet I got. It's a World War I. See it, 1917 Remington. And this bayonet would be for the M1917 rifle. It's made by Remington, Eddystone, and Winchester. I actually have an Eddystone. And unfortunately, it doesn't have a scabbard. But what's cool about this is a man I go to church with gave this to me. He collects old guns and different old collectibles and everything. And he wanted me to have this. And I actually do have one of these bayonets already with the scabbard, but the scabbard was in a fire, and the end of it's burnt off, and it's pretty toast. But this bayonet is actually in better condition than the one I already have. But I thank him for just giving me this. I don't ever expect anything for free, but it was really nice of him to to want to gift this to me, and I appreciate it a lot. And I'm still working with the focus, but. Moving on here, did some antique store picking, and I got this right here, which this isn't an old U.S. Marines jacket or uniform or coat, but it's in really good condition. I liked it a lot. I've been wanting to get one that was newer like this, and you see it's actually a small American Apparel Inc. United States Marine Corps, which is really, really cool. I just liked it. I love the way it looked. The condition's great. Got it for $10. Just got a little bit of ink right there, but really, really cool. $10. Right here, I wanted to show you this. I got this navy jumper off of eBay, and I'm trying to read my notes here. I got this one for. Oh, I'm sorry. I got this one at an antique store. I'm sorry. I believe it's a Radio Man right there. I got it for $10 at an antique store. And it's actually named to Bates. There's a RT Bates, and then some information that's kind of about run out. The ink's about wore out and everything. But anyways, really, really cool. Tailor-made, which is awesome. And, I love these navy jumpers. I just love the patches on them, and if they're named, that's a plus. Now, this right here is very special. I love this a whole lot. I got this off of eBay. This is a World War II Navy jumper, and what's awesome about it is you probably already see it, but look at that right there. This would be like a Navy photographer. You see that? See, that's actually a camera right there. And my wife loved it too. You know, she likes cameras. I just made a video on her collection. If you haven't seen it already, please take a look at my wife's vintage camera collection and follow her on Instagram. But really, really awesome. It is named, and I actually have not tried to find this man yet. Kenneth, I can't make out the middle name. Kenneth, looks like a Z-A-M-I-N, Zaman or Zarin Meyer. And then, you know, it's got information about him here. Kenneth Z. Meyer. It's hard to tell what that is. But anyways, I got this off of eBay. Shipping and everything, this one I paid, I believe it was $53, which is kind of a lot for me, but it's just something, I've never seen one of these before in a store or online. I just never have. I'm not saying it's rare exactly or that they don't exist, because I know they do, but I would say it's fairly uncommon to find a Navy photographer jumper. But I just really liked it. It's tailor-made as well, which is really cool. Moving on here, I got this kind of cluster of stuff here, and went to another antique store and got the helmet and all this stuff you see here. I got every bit of this for $50, which was awesome, because the guy, he actually happened to be there that owned the booth, and he just wanted $65 just for the helmet by itself. And we got talking and everything, and he came down on the price and everything. You know, I like to, you know, kind of haggle with people, you know, go back and forth some and everything, you know. And he worked with me, you know, he just wanted stuff to go to a good home, so I appreciate that. This is a World War I M1917 shell, you know, just in kind of basically average condition. It does have the leather chin strap. It's missing, you know, a lot of the liner. It's got the pad in the bottom. But this one, like I said, it is a M1917, or a model 1917. It's got a ZE220, or it might be a ZF. Again, my phone's not wanting to cooperate. ZE or ZF220, I'll have to look at it more closely. So that was really cool. So I got that. And then, okay, so I got this right here with it as well. And when I saw it at first, I wasn't sure what it was. And I was like, that looks almost like a breech cover or an action cover, you know, that would wrap around and keep dirt and different elements, or, you know, from getting to the action of like a rifle and, you know, messing it up to where it wouldn't function properly. But for any of you guys that might know, I was kind of briefly looking online if this is an action cover, you know, or a breech cover or what. I would say it's definitely probably Spanish-American War. It could be, it's probably World War I would say. It's got, you can see it's got the crossed rifles here for infantry, and it's got a C there, so definitely C company. It does have a little bit of writing right here. It's got a J, looks like a JM and then something on there. It almost looks like JM, it almost looks like 1918 or maybe 1916. If you can see, it's almost like there's a 19 something 6 or an 8, and it looks like a JM. But anyways, I'm going to keep looking into it well, but some of you guys comment, let me know what you think it is or know it is for sure. I also got this World War I gas mask bag, which is really cool. It's got a Sergeant J, looks like J.O. Bruce on there, and then a Company C, which is pretty cool. Overall, you know, just kind of average condition, I guess, but really, really awesome. There's down on the inside there. Really cool. So I'm grateful to get that. I also got this right here. Now, you know, this is woodland camo, so this would be from the 80s more than likely. I thought I'd seen a date on here, but it's pretty wore out. So probably from the 80s, I'm sure. This right here, this vest or setup. You know, I'm not so much good with the stuff that's newer, the 80s stuff, 90s, and even what's used nowadays. But really, really cool though to get that. And I also got this right here. This is a 30mm dummy shell, which is really cool. Didn't see a head stamp on there or anything, but really, really awesome. I don't have a shell this large in my collection. Like I said, it is a dummy, 30mm dummy. And it was sitting right in here in this little display platform that I'm sure somebody built. It's got a couple older flags here on it. You can tell they're old. They're kind of dingy looking. So again, I got all of that stuff there. The helmet, the shell display, this 1980s rig here. This, what I thought was a breech or action cover, could be. The gas mask bag. Got all of that for 50 bucks, which was awesome. So I'm thankful for that guy, you know, working with me on some pricing and stuff, and for him just wanting it to go to a good home. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I am going to make another video, so stay tuned for that one. Either be today or tomorrow. And just let me know what you guys think. And I appreciate you watching, and I'll be getting back to you soon. So thank you.